Can we mix Jesus and the world? Well, we'll find out by reading Philippians 3, beginning in verse 12. Paul says, I don't mean to say that I've already achieved these things or that I've already reached perfection. I press on to possess that perfection for which Christ Jesus first possessed me. Brothers and sisters, I've not achieved it, but I focus on one thing. Forget the past and look forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God through Christ Jesus is calling us. So to begin this, in verse 12, it says that Jesus first possessed Paul. This is when he got a hold of Paul and saved him for a purpose of life after death. And so this expectation should cause us to press on, to continue our spiritual growth with Jesus. You see, growth is the only way to understand why you were saved in the first place. Paul is saying heaven is in view, right? He's not focused on things here on earth. As in, I'm not chasing money and houses and cars. I'm chasing after the ways of God and spreading his message. Because this earth is not going to last much longer. Heaven is the only thing that's eternal. And there's an afterlife, a world after this with God forever. And so we need to be looking up, which comes by not focusing on what the world can offer us. You see, when you get saved, you have to forget the past because the past can keep you bound to it. Saying things like, I remember when I had this or when I did that. You know, things like past achievements or past failures. So in other words, if you dwell in the past, it can not only steal your joy, but it can distract you as well and cause you to miss the things of the Lord. You see, God needs your undivided attention, not only for your way of life, but for his glory. And so verse 14 tells us how to do this. It says, I press towards the upward calling. So how do we go forward in God's kingdom? By going up, by going higher. So if you're staying straight, then you're still on level ground and you're not doing anything. So to go higher with God means it's going to require growth. And the only way to grow is to look like Jesus. Now, in context of the entire passage of Paul saying, I press on to possess that perfection means this is going to be a lifelong process of becoming like Jesus. And so you can't be stuck in your past. You can't be stuck in what the world offers. Because the only thing worth knowing is Jesus Christ and his cross, meaning you have to die in order to live. And so Paul is pressing towards the mark, the end of the race. And so to press on is to gain Jesus, whereas sin means to miss the mark. So we can't have Jesus and the world together because the world offers us things that cause us to miss Jesus, and he is the objective. God bless you. Shalom.